Hey guys, welcome me again to another Loomian Legacy video. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and I'm going to regret this to make this video, but I'm still doing this for y'all. This is how to beat the Dreggodyne Nightmare Mode raid, and I'm gonna show you people how I specifically beat it. Not specifically how you're supposed to do it, but how I beat it. Okay? Because I felt like this video has to be made up anyways. And I said in my last time, I said I was not gonna make this video. I completely said it myself. It's not gonna happen. And I still here making one. Kinda wish I never did. But anyways. So this is actually how I beat the Dreggodyne Nightmare Mode raid. And this actually worked pretty nicely for this raid, not like for this specific team that I was working with it. Now this is obviously the same one, but however, this time we had to use with a partner. And for this one, however, this actually turned out to be very nice because with my opponent's Loomian against with my team, it actually worked out with a good combination with this one. So hope you enjoy this one. Now, for this one, I'm just going to show you this little video here. I'm not actually going to battle one. Obviously, this is not going to happen. I'm just not dealing with one. You just have to watch this video and work with that one. So I'm going to be talking through this, what exactly happened and how it exactly you can, how you're supposed to beat these things. And I'm not sure, however, I'm not sure how long these Dreggodyne raids or this event will last. So if you have never done that raid, you should probably get prepared eventually, like get as fast as you can, because you don't know when this event will last. So when this event does disappear, well, it disappears. So just get that out of the way. Anyways, time to show you the video here, and I hope you enjoy this one. Now, start off the bat, we got ourselves a little raging Dreggodyne. And we got my Dracuda and my teammate's Luxor. Now, start off the bat, you can do is having a Dracuda Soul Burst straight off the bat. You going one straight up, like you don't need to use normal Dracuda. That's just being pointless because like nobody wants to use a normal Dracuda in this scenario since Soul Burst Dracuda is already OP. So it's already best to do the Soul Burst one. So, anyways. We got the overcharged Dracuda, and it's going to be doing a ton of damage to it. So I'm going to go for the Thunder Strike. Hope for the best for a Paralyze. And fortunately, we didn't really get a Paralyze, but that's not going to stop me from doing it. So we got my opponent go for a Luminous Roar. Now, this is actually a really neat move for this one, because like Luxor specifically, as my dog keeps scratching in the background, like it's going to like beg for me to open it. And I'm doing it anyways. So anyways, back it again. I used Thunder Strike, I'm pretty sure, and I got a Paralyze on it, as it's gonna go for its little roar there, and it's gonna cure itself. Yay, thanks a lot. And then my opponent actually, or my opponent here, sort of actually. I'm not sure if I want to say opponent really too muchly, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna go for a Scapegoat, and that actually was a clever move to use on him because. Scapegoat will actually save it from one specific turn or whenever the attack it goes from. So that could Dragu. I'm gonna still hate it to say the name. I'm still gonna call it Drago. Okay, so if you don't like that name, then you have no childhood. So I'm still gonna call it Drago for now because I just don't want to keep saying its name. It's too complicated for me saying. Plus, there's no way I'm going to be memorizing this name ever again. So anyways, now that my opponent's going to go for, I'm pretty sure this Desire, or whatever it calls, it's going to increase this range attack and accuracy, I'm pretty sure it did. I don't know if I remember. Doesn't matter really. I'm going to go for my Soul Burst move, did a chunk of damage, and my opponent's going to keep using a Luminous Roar. And you know what the Luminous Roar does? If anyone doesn't know, it'll actually block block you from using any dark type moves, which is exactly what Egg Storm does. So now, now I use peace. I don't know exactly which move this one use, anyways. So use peace of mind, which is actually a pretty nice move to use. Setting up actually kind of actually good for them, specifically because Drago is it's gonna be really tanky eventually. So I'm gonna use my final Thunder Strike, and it's gonna use Luminous Roar again, and now it's gonna break to his third shield. So not bad, not bad. I mean, I'm already feeling okay with Akuda's reaching to third shield, because like if it didn't like, here's the thing, the Kuda really needed to pull like the most shield out of my entire team, because this is actually something that has to be done eventually. So yeah, and oh look, it looks like we have another upload in the background. So anyways, so now my opponent's gonna keep using Luminous Roar, and the Drago is gonna use High Priest Screech, and it's gonna finish me off. Now next one comes in as Gust Stroke, and however this Gust Stroke was actually not really the main set that most people were supposed to use, because I was too lazy to deal with that set, and I don't want to change the moves because I don't really feel like to. So anyways, so so now I'm gonna go for the Muck Blast, and this strategy you're supposed to do is use a Return to Sender set, which is pretty much the Wobbuffet's mirror coat, or mirror move, or what it calls, and pretty much double the damage back to the opponent if it hits by a range attacking move, which is exactly what this thing does. But to no avail, this one is not really the one I'm using. So yeah. Anyways, so my opponent's gonna keep using that same move, preventing the Drago to use Egg Storm, which is excellent. Sorry, and I'm pretty much gonna only do is relying on a little bit of a poison, because that's the only thing I can do anyways at the moment. So I'm just gonna be trying my best to hopefully I get a poison. But however, even if I get a poison on it, that doesn't really matter, because it's last shield is gonna probably cure it, and obviously gonna remove that the effect. So now my opponent's gonna get a lucky crit. Nice job. And the Drago is gonna go for its Jet Streak, or Jet Stream, I guess you could say. And all I can do is just pray, and then I pray that this thing didn't hit me too many times. And to my lucky opponent is they actually did not get a hit from Luxor for a very long time. So I'm actually kind of happy they didn't, Drago didn't hit Luxor, because this one could have actually used Egg Storm, and it would have probably demolished my entire team, or probably our team for most reason. I don't know. And now it's gonna go for its one move. I was looking away from it, so I didn't see what it was. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna go for my final Muck Blast. Pretty sure, as it got for its final shield, it pretty much was pretty much done. Because all I have to do now was pretty much go for just go for what's it called? All I have to do is swap into my Wobbulisk, and that is pretty much GG. So so this is a little strategy you can try use with your teammate to back you up, avoiding Egg Storm by using a Luxor, preventing it from hitting both of you, and then just trying to win it from all the way there. So I don't know. You don't have to use this strategy. I'm pretty sure some other players out there who's already used this strategy before, like better ones, they probably have a better advantage to do it. But this one is actually kind of pretty trickier than most of it. I mean, a little bit, not tricky, but just a little smarter set to use in a double. So props to his opponents actually use this one, because if he didn't, if he didn't do it, then I don't know why he wouldn't. So now the opponent is gonna go for my teammate's gonna go for Luminous Roar, and he's gonna get a crit. As I went for a Power Force on this turn, I don't know why. I maybe because I wasn't prepared for a crit there. So there you go. Props to my opponents for helping me to get this W, and he's gonna go for another Luminous Roar, and there he goes. There is GG there. So hope you enjoyed this one, and I know this one is not the most exciting video you're probably gonna watch. I just wanted to get this out of the way because yeah, I don't really like to do these videos because Loomian Legacy content is not really making me interested too much because, well, specifically some of these event ones. So there you go. Hope you enjoy, and let's take a look at my team for a bit in case you haven't seen it. First one we got was the Cuda, and this is going to be actually the same Dakuda I used for my Dakuda sweep, which I might leave it at the end of the video. You can watch it for there, maybe. And it is a nimble set with Dakuda burst. We got Thunderstrike, Gamma Pulse, Energized, and Tornado Slash, which doesn't really gonna bother because I'm only gonna be using Thunderstrike or Gamma Pulse, and those are pretty much my main move. Energize therefore just increase your range or just set up a little bit of range attack and range defense pretty nicely. The TPs I was running were 110 for speed, max range attack, 18 for range defense, 120 for health, and 52 for energy. Make sure this one stands alright. I don't know why I haven't got the fully on the. I don't think it really matters because the Kudas were already gonna outspeed this thing anyways. Well, actually not really, because it actually does drop speed when it does soul burst, so kind of got lucky there anyways. The next one on my team was actually not Wobblisk. I'm actually going to show you the stroke first. So now this one was a very frail, clever set, and this is actually this one is actually the cake stroke, and you can actually build this one with very clever, with like frail, slushy, sluggish with very clever, and you can have this one with but pretty much any moves really you can have. Like you can just run anything, but the main move you want to use is Return Sender, and pretty much double the damage if the Dreggodyne, what it calls, or Dreggodyne, is going to use any range attacking move, and all you have to do is use Return Sender, and it's going to do double the damage and hit it way much back to it. So there you go. The TPs I run was actually my own set. I actually run this one particularly for me, for my own one. So this one is a 196 for health, 52 for energy, 36 for a range attack, max ranged defense, and hold on, should I close the door again? I'm getting too much interrupted, and 16 for speed. So there you go. Not that bad, I guess. Not too bad either way. I think this one still needs some upgrade. A little bit. I know sadly I didn't use Return Sender, but that's because I was too lazy and I only wanted to use it for actually no reason. I actually kind of just felt like I just used a pointless Loomian there, but the point is still you use a Return Sender on your stroke and that's it. The final one is obviously Wobblisk. Now Wobblisk is by far the most important member on your team. You definitely want to use for the raid. Now for this one I actually use this one as a clever set with Health Amulet as this one. We got Ignorant, which is pretty much the most important ability ever, which is pretty much unaware, and it just ignores any buffs on the opponent's Loomian that gains. Therefore it's just gonna ignore any buffs. Like pretty much if the opponent gets like +1 or let's say like +3 or 4 on range attack or melee attack, it pretty much can ignore it and it's just gonna do just neutral attack on it, or just same damage as it normally do. Now this one has Frost Beam, Luster Loot, Driving Force, and Power Force set. The mainly move is you want to use Power Force once, Luster Loot for just pretty much spam it, or Frost Beam for doing a bunch of just trying to do as much damage from it. This one I run was actually, I think it was running this one recommended from the YouTuber who gave me. We got max range, max health, 88 for speed, max. Sorry, not max. 128 for range defense, 72 for ranged attack, and then 18 for energy. And that is pretty much it. So this team is alright so far, and you can pretty much make a better team. And I know a lot of people actually use a more of a maybe some more of a fire type team more likely, because you can also use a fire one, I'm pretty sure. At least I've seen a few people have used it. Specifically, like I've seen like Ikazune. What was the other one? What was it? Which one is it? It's the It's this one. No videos. There we go. So I've seen people been using that one, and then I think I've seen a few of them use, like, maybe, I'm not saying specifically, maybe been using an Ikazuna. So there you go, people. Possibly you're probably gonna watch some other people doing their little set and stuff. Like, maybe you can watch theirs. They'll probably give some more information and stuff. But I want to just get this small video done and explain how I specifically did it. And if you want to try to use the set for yourself, go ahead and do it. Go wild if you want to. But disclaimer: I'm not sure how long this event is gonna last, or the Easter event's gonna last, so make sure to grab the win these nightmare mode raids quickly, and make sure you have a good opponent, or your teammate have a good Loomian with them, because if he doesn't have, or she doesn't have a good team with it, like use, like, pretty much can use like a normal, like, I don't know, let's say a Serenite with no stat, like, but like no TPs or ups like that, then you're screwed. So you have to have a nice opponent to have a good moves, a good setup, and obviously like that. So you can use anything, but just this is actually the best one I would recommend. So anyways, that's it for me. Hope you enjoy this one, and please don't recommend me to do some of these ones. I mean, yeah, I obviously have seen none of you people I recommended last time, so glad for you didn't. But this is going to be pretty much a simple video. I want to get this done out of the way. And also, if you haven't seen my last video, which was the April Fool's, like, I guess you could say the April Fool's video. I know this one wasn't uploaded on April Fool's Day, but hey, I was kind of tired because I did this one like 8 hours. Like, when I did this, I did an 8-hour stream with it, I'm pretty sure. So I got really tired, so I couldn't just do one right off the bat. So be thankful that I at least did one today and not tomorrow. So yeah, it's better than me getting being better than, or not me being better, me feeling better than being sick or tired. So there you go, people. See you guys next time, and as always, stay lucky out there.